I win. When it won't loosen, just wiggle it till it breaks. Today, we're going to be removing the AC compressor and the hoses up to this deal and some of the heating elements on this 7.3 IDI race truck build. Since that piece didn't want to loosen, it got wiggled and broken. We already know we have no pressure left in this system, so we're going to be removing the condenser up here on the grill. One of the things we got to get out of the way is these fittings here. No point messing with them, or we can just cut them. Got that side cut, and then there's one coming out of this side, so I'm going to try to undo it, but I doubt it will, so we might end up cutting it or just bending it till it breaks too. Or maybe this one will come loose. That'd be nice. Yep. Come on, baby, break. Now I'm going to use 1/2-inch sockets and undo these bolts. Looks like this one and this one up here. Oh, and we don't need these wires. Let's just go ahead and clip them and get them out of our way. Yep. Deep socket reached better, so we'll get that bolt out of there. Top bolt to get. On the back side, this AC compressor, I could get these 2 bolts out of the compressor and leave this deal here, but I think that instead I'm going to remove this bolt, which would get rid of the mounting plate as well. That's a 9/16. Gave the belt the old snippety snip. It's gone. And now I'm loosening these 2 bolts to give that some wiggle, and then maybe we can get it up and out of there. Wrestled that guy out of its bracket. Got all this loose. Pick it up and out of here. Oh yeah. Woo. Ah. I win. Well, that's disposed of in a nice green, environmentally friendly fashion. Definitely leaked out a little more than I anticipated, but that heater hose loops right back up and on itself and into the engine now. AC compressor's deleted. Heater hose is looped back on itself. I did find a small bit that's kind of worn through right there. So I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and get a new piece, especially since I'm going to have to top up the coolant anyways. I'm also not going to top up the coolant until I install my gauges. I'm going to be installing the temperature, and that's going to leak a little bit of coolant when I do that. But now let's get this heater box out of here, and to do that I've got I think it was a 3/8, no 7/16. So I'm going to start loosening this stuff and trying to pull it out. So I got this nut, that nut, but pulling on this feels like it's connected from the back too, maybe. I know that I've got one more nut down in here to get, but I need to grab some extensions. And honestly, it's kind of, sun's going down on me. But then coming on the inside, found this nut down here, so I'm getting it out. And then there's that nut there too. So I'm just gonna keep dismantling and trying to pull this stuff out. So I got one more bolt out from over here. It looks like it's for the most part loose on the inside now. Looks like she's hung up on them heater hoses there, so I'm going to loosen them and then give her a new yank on the inside. Alrighty, I got those off, so let's give her another yank in here and see what happens. Yeah, there we go. We win. Grabbed a handful of extensions, wobbly. Hopefully I can get that last bolt. I really don't care about this, and I'm just gonna start cracking and breaking after I try to get that bolt out. Hopefully I get it out, but either way, I'm gonna start cracking and breaking. Well, I didn't film that, but just got done saying this box is loose from that box, so I'm gonna get it pulled out of there. Use the I'm done playing with you bar. Got that box out far enough that I can get to that nut. I'm gonna get it out. And if it ain't one thing, it's another. My ratchet took a crap. Son of a gun. Woohoo! Victory! So last step of this air conditioning removal is gonna be getting rid of this condenser here. And looks like it's got a couple bolts down in here. I'm hoping I can get on with a ratcheting wrench. Got my 10 mil on that bolt there and working good. Hopefully I can back that all the way out. And then there's one at that end. Working on this bolt out of this end. Got the transmission cooler over here and out of the way. I might just end up ordering a new one of those and upgrading it. Not sure yet. Not quite high enough on the priority list. Then I'm gonna get this hood latch out of the way here, and we'll just go ahead and cut that wire, and we'll have to figure out some hood pins or something to hold the hood down. But I'm thinking if I go ahead and pull these out and in the one at the bottom, then I should be able to pull this condenser out of there. If not, I've always got a cutoff wheel. Alrighty, so I took out the top 3 bolts and I just rotated that bar over and out of the way. So now we'll see if we can get this pulled out of there past the, we gotta drop it down past those brackets and try to get it out past this though. Oh, I'm in a wiggle and wobble. Sometimes it's just not worth the struggle. Cutting it seems much easier. We pulled the one piece out, we win. Now this side is pretty well loose. This end has the same thing going on. That guy is up above, so you can't get it down far enough to get those out, blah 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 blah. So I guess I'm just gonna cut some shit over here too. And the train likes to come through whenever I'm doing a video, but that condenser is loose. We win. Oh, we got those 3 bolts reattached to the center support, and I reconnected the training cooler there. I really don't think that it's gonna stay there. I think I'm probably gonna undo these and relocate it up behind here once I get the battery moved. But that puts it somewhere safe, so it's not getting banged around. It's tightened up. It's not just flopping for now. Alrighty guys, so we ripped the dash out. We got rid of the heat and AC box, leaving ourselves with nothing but a big hole over there and nothing on the bracket here. Now I know this wasn't the most exciting of videos, guys, but stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button, because next week we're gonna start rebuilding. You gotta tear it down to rebuild it, guys. So we're gonna be mounting some batteries here on the passenger floorboard and redoing all of our wiring. We're gonna be replacing that dash with this fancy center console I put together with gauges, buttons, and switches. We're gonna be turning this headache rack that we cut off into a grill guard. We're going to be doing a 3G alternator swap. We're going to be converting one of these old propane tanks into a fuel cell. Installing this Duralift. What's up, Choppy? Installing this Duralift electronic fuel pump. So go ahead and do me a favor before you take off. Hit that thumbs up. Really helps out with this small YouTuber trying to grow, trying to beat those evil algorithms. Until next week, believe in what God gave you, guys. Take on some projects, build, fix, create. Keep building shit.